Yo, big shout out to the big man above. When dumb cops ruin their careers in seconds. There's smart cops who actually do follow the textbook, like the last video we just react to. W cop. But there's also some dummies out there. Let's get to the video.
Make mistakes. The consequences.
Oh man. Shout out to the chat too. Twitch.tv best of catch the game and give me some dubs in the chat, man. Shit, what's up?
This can be fatal.
Don't ever touch me again. Sir. Get the off. Sir.
We're about to take a look at 4 cops who messed up so bad they ruined their own career in minutes. There are several ways that cops deal with people who are drunk, and often they can turn a bad situation around with good policing and the right attitude. But it seems that this cop forgot all of his training except for one specific part. Sergeant Police had been with the Sunrise Police for 20 years and was about as experienced an officer as you could get, which makes his actions during an arrest in November 2021 even more confusing. When he arrived on the scene, he found his fellow cops in the middle of a struggle.
No, he doesn't want in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. All right, I'm getting in. Get your feet in.
The suspect had been arrested on Sunset Strip after being accused of punching another man, and officers are trying to get him inside the patrol car. But the suspect isn't playing ball. So Sergeant Police decides his 20 years of experience is enough to allow him to push other officers aside and take charge.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You want to play game?
Bro, he just got out of work. You can tell. These are definitely in the kitchen slippers. Can get a facts in the chat. Boy just probably got out of work, bro. Probably dealing with a customer, bro, who told him, bro, put the fries in the bag. It wasn't enough fries or whatever, bro. This is McDonald's, Popeyes. This is them type of shoes I see them workers in the back. Those are non-slip shoes. So he's a working pedestrian.
You're playing with the wrong mother.
What you gotta do, man? You gonna mace me, mace me.
Look at me, mother.
The suspect decides to comply when the extremely aggressive officer steps in, and you'd think that'd be where the story ends. But for some reason, police just gets angrier and angrier until one noble cop decides that they just can't stand by and watch any longer.
You ever get disrespectful with my officers, I will remove your soul from your body.
Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
No.
Bro, what type of steroids you on, bro? Oh, nah, bro. We gotta look at all his dash cams, bro. We gotta look at all his body cams, bro. Oh no. Oh no. That's a woman.
No.
Bro.
Police had to have been having a horrible day, as it was his threats to remove the suspect's soul from his
GG's to his wife. Oh,
body
man.
that prompted the young female officer to pull him back. This clearly angered him even further, leading to him grabbing her by the neck.
Bro, what is your issue?
This was not only illegal and a huge overreaction, but it was also terrifying for the rookie on the receiving end.
Just let it be.
Hell nah.
Yes, sir.
Yo, that's with a crash out. See another crash out who's ready to crash out of life. That boy back in them cubs, bro. He seen that happen. He will snatch my soul. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. For real, dog.
And I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Can you stop pulling the handcuffs from my wrist? Holding real quick so I can alarm the car.
Like I'm running somewhere. I'm right here.
Police was eventually charged with felony battery of a police
That would
officer,
intimidated me
which
too,
comes
bro.
with a heavy punishment. Predictably, he decided to retire from the Sunrise Police in November 2022, and as of this video's upload, his case is still ongoing. This
Bro,
is just one of many examples of how cameras are essential to police work. But it turns out cameras are not only
what's
used
crazy
to
is,
help
bro,
catch
he
criminals,
pushed other people
but they
out
can
the
also
way,
be
bro.
used
What's
to
good,
catch
fam?
dumb cops in the act. This is the dash cam from a man in Seabrook, Texas. He has just been pulled over by a patrol car and decides to turn his own camera towards him to record the action in all its corrupt glory.
Roll down?
Why do you pull me over?
I'll tell you that if you roll it down.
Why can't you tell me now?
Because the reason I pulled you over is you were yelling something from your car.
So what?
Huh?
So what? That's why you pull me over, because I'm
I
yelling?
don't know if you're in need of help or anything.
Oh, I don't need help.
So,
Thank you.
Okay, let me see your driver's license real quick.
I don't need help.
You might be wondering why the driver is being so defensive. It all started a few seconds earlier when the driver yelled an expletive at the officer from his vehicle. Despite this not being illegal, the officer decided to follow him, and when the driver signaled to turn, he was pulled over.
It's already cracked.
I can't see that.
Well, it doesn't matter. Here. I don't wish to answer questions.
You have to let me know if there's a weapon in the car. Did you not take the class?
I did.
Did they tell you you have to tell them?
When you demand identification, I have to display this. That's what they told me in the class. That's what the law says.
There are two major mistakes that the officer has already made. Firstly, he claimed he had pulled the driver over for shouting out of his car window, but then claimed to have pulled him over to check if he was mentally okay. Most people know that free speech is protected under the First Amendment, and passively yelling curse words is completely legal in America. But when the driver challenges this, the officer suddenly changes his story and claims he pulled him over for making the turn. The turn was
Ego. That's straight ego.
perfectly legal, making this stop completely unnecessary for a totally different reason. Luckily, the driver is well aware of this and lets this dumb cop show himself up on his dash cam for the whole world to see.
Do I smell alcohol in your breath?
No, you don't.
How you gonna smell alcohol? The window's up, bro.
Because you can't smell.
What? Facts. He couldn't just take the L.
My breath?
Smell something coming.
Oh, really?
Let's see. Let me do some field sobriety.
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, where are you coming from?
Huh?
Where are you coming from?
You saw me where I was coming
Oh,
from.
yeah, I just saw you driving down.
Are you done with this?
I'm done with that, yeah.
All right, cool.
Where are you coming from?
I don't answer questions. I've already told you. Let me know when I'm free to go. Also, what is your name? Your name? Sheriff? That's your name? Sheriff?
Right about it right there.
I'm not familiar with the English alphabet, sir.
Be on the ticket.
Okay. Can I have an incident number, please? Oh, a ticket. A ticket, okay.
Now the cop is playing hardball and refusing to give the driver his name. But once again, this cop is completely incorrect, as Texas law requires an officer to provide their identification when asked by a member of the public.
Okay, well, while I have you here, okay?
That is one thing I do notice, bro. A lot of cops do hate when you educated. It don't matter what your color is. They hate when you know the law. They hate when you know your rights, bro. And I have noticed it, like, reacted to a lot of these videos, bro. Because it's almost in a sense they get mad at the fact that they know that you know that basically you are protected and they work for us. We the one who pay their checks. We pay y'all bills. And they hate it. It's once they know they got somebody who educated, bro, they hate it.
I don't want you exiting the vehicle because you have a weapon in the car.
Did I exit the vehicle?
Not all
Did I
cops,
exit the vehicle?
but some cops
Did
do.
I exit the vehicle? Hey, can I?
And this not even a racial thing. It's
Very good.
any color, bro.
You can't just pull me over because I said the police. I hope you realize that, stupid.
Is that your current address? 1622?
Is that a question?
Yes, sir. Is that your current
Do
address?
I answer
Nah.
questions?
Every time I got to deal with any type of cops in my life, bro, it's always been good. I never had a bad situation with a cop. I had family members probably, but I have never had an instance that I had a bad cop, bro. I told you the story when I was speeding, bro. I should have went to jail and everything, bro. And I cooperated, bro, and just, you know.
Okay, I'll just assume that's incorrect then.
And why would you do that?
Zach Charles, 25, gifted. Jeez. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the blessing, bro. Thank you, bro. Dubs in the chat for him, bro.
Read my address on the driver license.
Didn't have an apartment number on your driver's
Of course it does.
Let me see. There.
You've already seen it. I've already complied with that part.
I know. Okay, I'll be right back.
What's good, Zach? How you doing tonight, bro?
Yeah, I say that I've never met anybody quite like you that would yell at an officer doing their job. But
So
You're the one who's yelling.
wait, may I ask you a question?
You can see by the body language of the officer just how defensive he's become over having his authority challenged. He's tried every trick in the book to try and outsmart this driver, but nothing's working, leading to the worst
YRN, what's
mistake
good, fam?
of the whole interaction.
Questions on there. There's the address.
Yeah, no, I have a question. Can you get your supervisor here, please? Is the stop over?
The stop is over. You may leave.
All right.
You don't exit until I get out. Until I leave.
Well, you said the stop is over, right? Okay, I'm not getting out. I will. Okay, there is no need to draw your weapon, man. Are you drawing your weapon? I didn't get out of the car. You told me that already. A warning? For what? Failed to signal with turn indicator within 100 feet.
When the officer said the traffic stop was over, he also ordered the driver to stay inside his car, which he complied with. You have to wonder whether this cop can get anything right. And after this stop was over, the driver filed a complaint and is also due to file a lawsuit. If you thought that cop was clueless, these next two officers are so dumb, they allow themselves to be recorded discussing how to lock up an innocent man.
I'm on the side of the road, legally parked, with a sign which is protected by the First Amendment.
When officers see a man holding up a sign on the side of the road in March of 2000,
Yo, Kenny YRN, I like that idea. I should make a Discord. And that Discord where y'all can send y'all 1v1 videos that I can react to as well.
2022, they decide to pull
I
over
like that
and
idea,
check it
bro.
out. The
I'ma
man
make
named
one.
Jonathan was
Keep
warning
spamming so I can
drivers of
remember.
the speed trap that they were about to drive past. These two officers took offense big time.
Nothing. I'm gonna do it right here where I'm at. So I'm not.
I have drivers coming up to me telling me that you're jumping out in traffic.
Because apparently they're erroneous. I don't give a what somebody else says. What did you witness? Nothing of the sort. So keep your to yourself, pal.
Traffic fines make up a percentage of police department's budget, and these Delaware cops didn't want Jonathan to stand in their way of that crucial police department.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have solved it. Well, at least for me. I have. Do you know the black person myth is, bro? That they have to make enough arrests a quarter, and the cops always would deny it. Traffic fines make up a percentage of a police department's budget. Ladies and gentlemen, we just solved the riddle. Wow. Wow.
Department's budget, and these
bro.
Delaware cops didn't want Jonathan to stand in their way of that crucial source of income. But Jonathan isn't accepting their claims that he's been walking into the road and stands his ground.
You keep saying jumping in traffic. When did you witness this offense?
I don't like that. I'm going to tell you the reason why. It's an incentive to force arrest or force tickets. I don't like that, bro. Wow. And pressure. So say if you're a cop and you a good cop or state trooper, hit me out, y'all. I'm ignorant. And you don't make a lot of tickets. But you're a good cop, man. You know, the county, the city, they love you, they respect you. You do a great job of disengaging fights and arguments. But you ain't got a lot of citations giving people. Would that hinder your job? Would that hinder you getting promoted? If so, do you see how that can be, in a way, kind of persuade you to give out more tickets and everything when you know in your heart you don't need to? Y'all feel me?
No, you came to me. You came to me.
Stop down.
You came to me. You came to me.
You're supposed to tell me that you're jumping out front of with the sign.
So they want to lick your boots. Let them. Don't put your hands on me.
But what one officer does next may have completely violated this citizen's right to express himself.
Don't put your hands on me. Do not. Give me my property back. You piece of. Give me my property back. You see this? You tyrant piece of. What are your badge numbers?
Step back, okay?
No,
Don't walk up
no,
to me
you
like that.
stole my property.
Did you see anything in my hands?
You
Stole your
piece
property?
of.
Have a nice day.
Jonathan goes on to tell the officers that he's going to be right back here with a new sign as soon as he can. As he drives away, he makes an insulting hand gesture towards the cops, and of course, they pull him over for it. What happens over the course of this traffic stop is not just dumb, it's downright corrupt.
You're stopping me for constitutionally protected speech, right?
Because you had your hand out the window.
This is what I did. You got a problem with that?
Sir, listen to me. Listen to me.
No.
All right, listen.
Go away.
Disorderly conduct.
No, it is not.
That is disorderly
That
conduct.
is called
If you're doing it out
freedom
in the
of
pub-
speech.
If you are out in the public, you are out in the public and people see you.
No, it is
Can I get
not.
your license,
Here's
please?
what's going to happen.
No,
License, please.
no.
Here's what's going to happen.
I want your supervisor, please.
I am the supervisor. I am the supervisor.
License,
And that's why
please.
I'm here.
Both officers seem to be stumbling over exactly what they have pulled them over for, and it's honestly starting to look embarrassing at this point.
And I'm going to take you to court.
But here's what I'm saying. Take it to court. That's what I want you to do. That's what I
License,
want you. I
please.
want you to take it to court.
So, but before we go any farther, you're pulling me over for what?
Because you had
disorderly conduct.
you had your finger out.
Disorderly conduct,
Now,
what?
here's what's about to happen. You're about to be arrested again for resisting arrest.
No, I'm not resisting
Yes, well,
anything.
yeah. Right
No.
now you're being detained.
For what?
You're being
I
detained.
told you why I stopped you already, sir.
For putting my middle finger up. That's
Yeah,
correct?
no,
Correct.
No,
Exactly.
for-
Right.
You extended your arm out the window.
No, I have my
Yes,
middle
you
finger
did.
out the window.
Okay, let me get your
Okay,
ID.
you had your middle finger out the window.
That's my chest. I remember I got a ticket for speeding when I was letting my car roll because I was coming down the hill. Had my foot on the brake the whole time. I didn't even argue with the folks. I already know, bro, Zach, you going crazy, bro. I already know what's going to happen. Zach with another 20, bro. The 25. That's 50 gifted. Zach, my man. Cab been watching for like 8 years. Met you at Music Festival in Bama Bunch. Were you the guy at hold on. Were you the guy that I met at the Waffle House? Was it was where we went to go eat at? Was it right after the festival? I was lit. But if I remember this correctly, bro, bunch of years back, I always been real and it helped me, motivated me. Want to bless you up for Christmas. Merry Christmas, gang. God bless you and everyone in here. Bro, thank you, bro. Thank you, fam. Real talk, bro. It's 50 in the chat, bro. That's 50 he gave it. Show love. What's good, CK Soldier? Was that you, fam? Thank you for the blessings, though. Real talk. Appreciate you, man.
It appears the officers are trying to arrest him on any charges they can, and when that doesn't work, they resort to dirty tricks.
The next thing to do, we're going to take
I
you
appreciate
in,
it,
we're going to
Odell.
tow the car, and we'll call social services.
Oh, I don't know
for
why I
the
saying
kids.
Zach. It's Zay. Yeah.
So now you're threatening. Now you're threatening my child.
No, it's not
he's
a
telling
threat.
you
It's
what's
a
gonna happen.
promise.
You're threatening my child now.
I'm telling you what's going to happen.
You heard the officer right. He's just threatened to get social services involved and have Jonathan's child taken away from him. But what makes this case even more shocking is the fact that these two cops planned to lock him up, whatever it took, and it was all recorded on their own dash cam.
I'm telling you, if you put your arm out the road, your hand out the road, and you like with a middle finger, you could. That's like a, isn't that? I'm pretty sure. You sure about that? Middle finger. Okay. As you was driving by, like, oh, game on.
I mean, he pulled him over for what? Like giving him the middle finger?
Yeah, for giving him the middle finger. So
you can't do that. That'll get dropped.
Yeah, it's gonna get thrown. I told him that's gonna get thrown out, but it's just going, it's gonna cause the problem.
Even after they're told by their supervisor that the charges will be thrown out, they still have a grand plan to put Jonathan in handcuffs.
Right.
Yeah, something like that'll fly. Unfortunately, I mean, you can't. We can't pull people over. We can't write them tickets for telling us to fuck off or giving us a middle finger and stuff like that. That's their right to do so. But all right, I'll do some more work up on this guy, and I'll pass it on.
And then number two, we have no real basis. So he's gonna do something stupid one day where we are gonna be able to lock him up for disorderly conduct or.
Okay, well you wait till he do that. Since y'all fortune tellers, how about you just wait till he do that? What if he change his life tomorrow? What if he go into church and just become a whole different person? What if the Holy Spirit, just wake him up from the night, and become a whole new person, Bro, what?
And I just wish we had the witness and even had it on video.
In the end, Jonathan filed a lawsuit against the officers, saying they violated his constitutional rights by preventing him from warning motorists about a speed trap. In September 2023, he won the case and was awarded
50 on you boys, man. 50 on your head top. 50 stacks, man. Dubs in the chat for the 50K, okay? Come on, man.
$50,000 settlement sum. Nobody likes bad cops. So it's even more satisfying when a good cop takes one down, which is exactly what happened next.
Yeah.
On January 14th, 2021, a resident of Harnett County, North Carolina reported her dirt bike as stolen. What followed was a series of events that led to an innocent 14-year-old being treated like a dirty criminal.
Okay. Do me a favor, man. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me, okay?
16 days after the dirt bike was reported missing, it appeared on Facebook Marketplace. And when the owner saw this, they set up a meeting with the seller in order to catch them out. When they arrived, they were met by 14-year-old Malcolm, who did indeed have their dirt bike. They agreed to a deal and told Malcolm that they were headed out to an ATM machine to get the cash out, when in fact, they were calling 911. The problem here was Malcolm was completely innocent and had bought the dirt bike off the true criminal in good faith without realizing it was stolen. He had made a hobby of fixing up bikes and selling them on, an impressive hustle for one so young. So you can imagine his surprise when instead of finding himself in profit, he found himself in handcuffs.
Okay, what's your name? Malcolm? What's your last
Yo,
name?
this is not 50 cal.
Okay, you got your ID on you?
No, I do not.
Okay.
But that wasn't us riding. We haven't rode it all this week.
Where do you stay? You stay here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I haven't rode it all today. He really just came by here.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy running down the street?
That's his friend. They say somewhere up there.
Man,
Okay.
hashtag Unk Stories. Yo, man, I remember back then. Yo, you know, I was a... When you're young, man, you know, you walk the streets with your boys and everything, man, you know. Where I grew from, though, you know, sometimes we used to steal bikes, right? And if you leave your bike in the backyard, front yard, I had my bike stolen plenty of times. Okay? What you do is you spray paint the bike. I'm talking about like a Mongoose bike. You know, I'm talking about them $100 Walmart bikes, bro. With pegs on it, you know? Can I get a fax in the chat? How many of y'all done that before? You know what I'm talking about, bro. It's like, and then when somebody come ride with your bike that you know was your bike, but they spray paint over your spray paint. So you can't say nothing. I spray painted the bike white. But the boy came back and spray painted the bike blue. He even spray painted the pegs blue. I couldn't say nothing. But I knew that was my bike because I knew about the chain. Chain, you know what I'm talking about? I know the way the chain kept popping. But you gotta let it slide, though. Gotta let it slide.
Do me a favor, man. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me, okay?
I did.
You're in possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
What?
Diggs, you want to go and verify that for me?
What?
Do me a favor, man. Just come to my car right over here, okay?
What the? Can I get the bill of sale and show you that I bought it?
Yeah. We'll get all that taken care of, man. But what I need to do is just hang tight for me right here, okay?
That sucks,
The
bro.
officer
That really
places
do
him
sucks.
under arrest without verifying any of the facts. He had no way of knowing if Malcolm was, in fact, in possession of stolen goods and spent no time attempting to hear his side of the story.
Well, I'm going to work on getting you out of those soon, okay? Just keep cooperating with me. I appreciate it. And we'll get everything squared away.
Stole before. I don't.
Okay. And sir,
I can try to find the bill of sale. I have
sir,
a lot
and I'm not saying that you stole it. Right now, what we've got is we just got a stolen motor vehicle. We're not saying that you stole the vehicle. Okay, I'm not saying that at all. Okay.
Yes, sir.
But it still is a crime to be in possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
The officer claims it is
How am I
illegal
supposed
to
to
be in
know that?
possession of a stolen vehicle, which may be true in most cases, but not here. If a suspect willingly buys or owns an item that they know is stolen, then that is a crime. But since Malcolm was ignorant to this fact, he was totally innocent, and this arrest could prove to be extremely unlawful.
And I can tell you. I can show you if you can go on. You can go on my phone. I can show you exactly what I bought it from.
Okay.
We met at the Lillington Presbyterian Church.
Okay.
If you know what that is.
Okay.
Yo, what's good, my boy?
Over here right now.
What's good for the 318? What's good, fam?
When we met.
Hey, how you doing, sir? Hey,
Dad, I need that bill of sale.
Reason all this is going down, that vehicle's been entered as stolen at the National Crime Information Center. Do you have the bill of sale by any chance, sir?
I don't know where it is. It's either in my room or in the garage.
You gotta tell me where it is, man.
As Malcolm's father tries to find proof his son bought the bike legally, two other responding officers begin to voice their concerns over what is happening in front of their very eyes.
Is he detained or 1095?
From what I heard, 1095, and that was before I even verified the VIN.
Okay.
But
That's why my first thing I asked.
that's what now I'm not 100% certain, but I believe I heard essentially 1095 before I was even able to verify the VIN.
Eventually, one of them decides to intervene.
Hey, is he detained or is he?
He's detained right now because he is.
He's 14. He's 14.
Yes.
Okay.
Bro, that's a tall 14.
So I explained to him he's detained right now. I told him that
So why is he detained?
because that's a stolen motor vehicle.
Okay. So
I mean, Diggs verified the VIN number, right?
did you?
Dang.
Is that before all that you verified before you?
I detained him and then
Okay,
we
that's why I
verified.
asked if he was 1095 or detained.
He's detained.
Okay. So obviously he's a juvenile, right?
Yeah.
Ain't no sense having him sit in the car with handcuffs on. Where
Okay.
you ain't. If he was 18, and you might be taking him to jail for possession of stolen property,
All right.
different. But you ain't gonna take him to jail, right? It's gonna be a petition.
The officer clearly knows what he's talking about when he
Facts.
explains the difference between detaining an adult and a child. And after urging his fellow officer to reconsider his position, the arresting cop finally comes to his senses. After finally being released, Malcolm found the receipt for the dirt bike and no further action was taken. But his family later released a press conference where they asked for police reform in the wake of another juvenile suffering mistreatment at the hands of law enforcement. If you enjoy true crime videos like this, make sure you're subscribed to see more.
Dang. Well, that cop right there, that was a good cop at the end, bro. He even educated him, bro. Hope y'all enjoyed that video, man.